Morning, it's another gloomy day here on the Darling Downs. Just walking the dog and then once again heading off to work at my old job. The saga continues. So yeah, we're getting up there now. Oh man, I want to talk about eliminating triggers today. How to manage triggers, and really the best way to manage triggers, especially in the early days of NoFap, semen retention, staying away from porn, it's to eliminate them. Eliminate as many triggers as you can. And the low-hanging fruit in my eyes is your phone. Yeah, it's your phone. Lock down your phone. Make it more and more difficult to use your phone in ways that is counterproductive, basically. So I'm going to just go over a few things that I have done and a few things that I recommend anyone else to do. Now, I haven't, as you will no doubt know if you've watched my last few videos, recently I've been slipping up again. Getting back on social media, scrolling Instagram, Facebook, and just, yeah, I wasn't using my phone in a healthy way. Now, I used to have a dumb phone. I still do technically. It's just been sitting in a drawer since I switched to this phone that I'm on now. And yeah, look, it's certain things are definitely easier on a smartphone. There is definitely a layer of convenience. Like texting on a dumb phone is an absolute pain. But apart from that, I really do miss it. I really do miss just running off a dumb phone. It's a bit harder for me to switch back now because I really do rely on this thing more now. Like, since I switched to this phone, my university, they require it to log into the student portal. You need to do this two-factor authentication thing. So I had that set up on this phone. And yeah, apart from that, like just to get my work schedule and all this stuff, like they use an app now. So it's tricky, I know. In this day and age, it's definitely tricky to get yourself off a smartphone. So I understand it when people say, "Oh, I can't really switch to a dumb phone." It's not practical for everyone. Although it is still possible. It is still, and I definitely plan on going back for a while. Once I have finished this university trimester, then I am going to experiment a bit. I'm going to switch back to a dumb phone because I won't have to really log into the student portal anyway. So I won't really need to use that thing on this phone too often. And yeah, I'll have to test, because my dumb phone that I have can be hotspotted. So I'll have to test and see if I can hotspot it. And then occasionally I can just connect. I can still have this phone, just connect it to the hotspot, and then yeah, use that to access my work schedule and just certain apps that I don't have that I can't do on a dumb phone. I would then be able to use on this phone, even without a SIM card, but I'll run off the dumb phone as my main. So all right, switching to a dumb phone, that is something, if you haven't done it before, I thoroughly recommend it. That has helped me immensely in the past, and I think if I were still to be running on a dumb phone, I would not have struggled nearly as much as I have, because you're not going to be on social media, you're not going to be looking at any of this stuff, and it's a night and day difference, let me tell you. But okay, let's stick with a smartphone. Assuming you're sticking with a smartphone, what can you do? Easy steps. Delete social media. Delete it. I've gone ahead, I've deleted my social media once again. I've deactivated my accounts. And yeah, good thing actually, I didn't even realize until recently, is you can actually deactivate your Facebook account but still keep Messenger active, which I've done. I've done that now. So my Facebook's deactivated, but people can still message me. I can still message people. That's good. That's good. That actually makes it easier. I'm just going to keep my Facebook deactivated from now on. I decided I won't even bother with it. I just use Messenger, and that's all good. And Instagram's deactivated. People can't message me on there. But I decided, you know what? It's not like I have many friends. Anyway, I mean, I do have a few people that I think I only have on Instagram, but yeah, most people can contact me in other ways anyway. And look, if someone really needs or wants to contact me, they'll find a way. So I'm not on Instagram at this stage anymore. It is deactivated, and yeah, as is Facebook. So yeah, staying off social media for a long while. I'm not deleting them as such because, yeah, there are certain connections I would lose otherwise. Like I have a lot of family overseas, and then I try to get as many people as I can on just dedicated messaging platforms like WhatsApp and all that. But you know how it is with some people. They just, yeah, they don't really want to move, and it's, yeah. Anyway, so that's that. So delete social media is an easy one. Another one I will recommend. If you're struggling, especially if you're struggling with porn, get yourself a porn blocker. There's a few good ones out there that I've heard of. I personally use Blocker X. It's changed a lot since I got it. Like when I first got it, there was a deal where you could pay something like $70 and get lifetime access. Usually it operates on a subscription thing, but they had like a deal where you could pay one fee and then just get lifetime access, which I did because I personally prefer to just pay once off and just get access, and then instead of having subscriptions, instead of having so many subscriptions, just get a lifetime access. And yeah, just Blocker X I can recommend. Covenant Eyes is another one. I know some people don't believe in blockers, but personally, one thing I've realized what you want to do is you want to place as many barriers between yourself and the possibility of relapse. Now, for me, having a blocker is not so important anymore because in Australia now, many adult content sites, especially all the big ones, all the main ones, are now blocked because of they failed to comply with the new age verification standards that were introduced. So, yeah, they're it's not an issue here. Blah, blah. Man, my mind is going a million miles an hour at the moment. It's not such an issue here anymore because it's blocked anyway. But again, look, I have a VPN, so I could just switch server and still be able to access those sites. But it's been over a year since I have watched that stuff, so I'm not particularly worried about relapsing to porn. But if you are early on in this journey, I understand how tricky it is, so I definitely recommend get yourself a porn blocker if you haven't already. Look into it. A few good ones out there. You don't have to, but for me it definitely has helped. And yeah, but apart from that, yeah, just get rid of social media, delete all the apps off your phone and keep them off. I know the temptation is there to download them again. No, set yourself a standard. Get off. And look, if you really don't want to get off social media fully, still delete them off your phone. Many people don't realize this, but you don't have to. You don't need to have the apps on your phone to access them, like Instagram, Facebook, all that. You can just log on your computer. Like just open the browser, log in on your computer, and you can do pretty much everything you can do on the phone. It just takes a bit longer. Just open the tab, log in, and yeah, you can still message people and stuff that way. So that's all right. That's not such a big issue at all. So yeah, but yeah, I'm just keeping it deactivated for now. I just don't want any temptation there, like especially Instagram. Like shout out to Mike V, he called it Instagasm. That's very accurate. It can very easily lead to that because there's a lot of triggering material on there, unfortunately. So yeah, delete all those apps off your phone, I would recommend. What else? There's other options as well. There's productivity apps that you can get. Like I know there's some apps where you can you can block certain features and other apps for certain parts of the day. So yeah, there's a few things you can do definitely, but the number one thing I would say is just delete all the social media apps and make sure it's not easy to access adult content through your phone, because that's always been the main problem for most of us, I think. Like for myself at least, when I was watching that stuff, it was mostly on my phone. And what really did help me break free was when I did switch to a dumb phone. I was on a dumb phone for over 2 years, and let me tell you, it was a night and day difference. So I will still recommend, if you are willing and able to try something, then switch to a dumb phone. I'm going to do it afterwards. I don't care. I'll do it afterwards. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to find a way to get everything working. University two-factor authentication is a bit tricky, but again, in 3 weeks I won't need it anymore. Well, I will log in, of course, to check results and all that, but I won't have to log in nearly as much. Like, I'm sure I'll find a way around it. But yeah, my work schedule, my work schedule doesn't really change much anyway, so that shouldn't be too much of an issue. But yeah, that's pretty much it now. That's what I'll recommend, how to lock down your phone. There's better ways as well. Like I've heard, I haven't tried this myself, but some people have said turn grayscale mode on. It makes your phone black and white, and it does apparently make a difference, like not having all those colors constantly flashing in your eyes. Turn your phone to grayscale mode. And what else? I'll say with deleting social media, I would include YouTube as well. Like I've had the YouTube app for the last while on this phone, and I've now deleted it again because YouTube for me is a big distraction as well. I have YouTube Studio on here, which is good because then I can easily just post content. Like these videos are all filmed on my phone, and then I can just open YouTube Studio, upload the video, and I don't have to even go through the app anymore. So that's good. And YouTube Studio is fine. I just go on there, post videos, I can reply to comments, but I'm not like scrolling or checking anyone else's channels. The only thing I can do is check my own analytics. So I've kept YouTube Studio, but I have deleted the YouTube app as well. A lot of people don't consider YouTube social media. For myself, I've wasted a lot more time on YouTube than all the other platforms combined, by far. So yeah, YouTube, I would say it is in a different category. Like I do like YouTube a lot more than other platforms. I think YouTube is one of those platforms. If you use it wisely, you can use it in a semi-productive way. There's a lot of you can waste time, of course, as well. But yeah, YouTube. There's a lot of great content on YouTube, and that's why like YouTube is one of those things. I'm never going to get rid of YouTube. I'll always still use it, but again, I'll just use it on my computer rather than on the phone. It's just constantly having access to things in your pocket. It's a real challenge. So I'll keep documenting this. Definitely when I switch to a dumb phone after I'm done with my university coursework, I will, it's just the texting is just a pain and all that. Like I get sent stuff at the moment with my work as well. I get sent messages, and then one of my colleagues is constantly sending these long essays on text message, and then I'm like, to respond on a dumb phone would be a pain. But it's just anyway, it's most of human history. We didn't have this thing that I'm holding here. We didn't have smartphones. We didn't have the internet. So hey, I'm gonna find a way, man. Afterwards, I've used a dumb phone for 2 years. I'll be able to find a way. I'll definitely look into it again, and then we shall move onwards and upwards. So yeah, that's it for this one. Just another gloomy day. We haven't had much rain really. We would still need more, even though it's been like this for a week now. We need more rain. Like everything looks wet. Well, this all looks brown and dry because it has been, but the soil looks wet, but you can just dig a little bit and it's dry. We haven't nearly even enough to get a proper rain soak. We do need more, so hopefully that happens. But yeah, it's another day. Head off to work, and then 3-day weekend. Hurrah! Monday is Labor Day in Queensland. So, public holiday, and I still get paid because I'm rostered on. I'm rostered on Monday. In Australia, if you are a casual or part-time worker, or even full day, if you're usually rostered on a public holiday, you get paid your full rate. That's the law. So I'll still get paid. Just excellent. Very good. So yeah, that's it. Hope you all enjoyed. Actually, no, I think casual workers might not. I don't know. I have to double check that. But yeah, anyway, I'll still get paid my full rate of work that I work part-time there. And then of course I'm with the Rangers as well, doing my placement. So yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Onwards and upwards.